Hello everybody, this is David's trade log for the week. He lives in Canada. So he's taken 3 trades and he's just below his minimum weekly hour goal of 2 hours. I think it's 1.85 or something. Well, that's fine, right? I mean, that's goal achieved. We don't need to look for perfection. So let's have a look at his trades. I mean, I can see in his trades, and I hope you see that too, that he's an experienced and mature trader. So let's have a look at that. Well, he actually likes System 2. I think all of them are System 2. Let's have a look at that. So this was the first trade of the week, and here taken on a 50-minute chart. So this is the S2, right? Nice compression, relatively precise line. I quite like it. Well, it's an oval sideways, right? Oval sideways, oval sideways. So it's all in. Well, all the higher time frames are in oval sideways. Well, that's a negative, right? It's actually there's only this place to put the initial stop loss. There's no other way, right? Because there's no dominant higher low. So it goes at the consolidation low. It's not a super tight stop, but on the other hand, at the consolidation low, it's very well protected, right? And it's way beyond the 21 moving average. You can nicely see here how the 21 acts as support and how this is a test, right? A test of support. Well, I just see it now. This could have been traded as an S1, as well, right? Because we are touching or getting close to 21. That's a better S1 actually than an S2, but it can be traded as an S2 as well. The good thing here, well, it is an oval sideways, but there's enough room to go, right, to make this a break-even trade. It doesn't need to go a long way. Here in TC2, we have dropped quite nicely, tested the 21. I mean, we over tested, right, which is fine. Well, that often leads to a snapback, right? Snapback like within trend direction. We're here at a volatility contraction. There's enough room to go. So what works with Forex is trading in a volatility contraction, not when the big moves have occurred, right? So this is in a volatility contraction. It has a lot of room to go. It's an oval sideways, but it can go up to here. That's the next level of resistance. And then if it gets up here, well, it's already a nice winner, and then it can even break higher and even test a spike, the 200 as well. This time frame, that's the TC3. I quite like it. We've got an early zigzag up, and it's nicely sitting above both EMAs 8 and 21. They're coming together. Price are testing both moving averages, and as well here we've got an opportunity to spike the 200. So this has swing potential due to that. So let's see. It's kind of a 2-to-1 reward to risk. So that's not terribly fantastic, but it's sufficient. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look now what it did. So it made a first move higher, then it came back, tested the flat line, and then it made a new high. So here, well, he took a quarter off. So now it's a break-even trade, and then we've got a double top with a lower high, and David decided to take full profit here as the first trade of the week. He just wanted to have a positive R winner, and that's absolutely fine. It didn't do much anyway here, so there would have been, I mean, when it goes sideways for that long, you can actually move the stop at a higher low, and basically get out. It's kind of an adjusted version of a time stop, right? Just move your stop higher at a higher low and see if it continues higher or if it gets stopped out. So that was a good trade. Next one, S2, M15. Well, I go a bit slower so you can read through. If you want, you kind of stop. So let's have a look at this one. That's an M15. Again, it's a very clear, plain vanilla S2 pattern. What we have here is it's a really nice tight stop, right? And we've got a double bottom here. The stop goes right here, good protected, and still very tight, right? So I really like that pattern. This is a momentum move. That's a much better reward to risk, and nicely trending TC1. Nicely, well, trending TC2. It has just broken to a new high, so there's the opportunity here to get a stop run move, bringing us up into this area. So that has swing potential too. looking at the 4-hour chart and then looking at the daily chart, well, we'll see that it has huge swing potential, right? All these are stop run levels, or it might even be an S2 pattern or an S1 pattern. So this can move a big way. So this has, and we have a test of 21. So this has a lot of potential to go. Unfortunately, it didn't do much, right? We only get a small push higher, then sideways, finding support at the 21, which is fine. But then it drops off, and there's no follow through at all, right? So that is a bit frustrating, and then the stock gets hit. But it's still a good trade. It just didn't want to produce follow through. We're looking for bars like that, right? We got a first bar, but then there was no bar of that sort, and didn't do much either. So next one is too long, 1 minute. Well, it's a fantastic TC pattern. I guess you can see it as well immediately. It's very long, right? Many bars, many touches, bar body touches, very precise level, right? Really nice pattern. So this is the entry bar, right? This one here. This is where the stop goes. The stop goes is at these three, at a triple bottom. Really nice, right? Covering all that area, like more than half of the consolidation. We have a touch of the 8, and here we were really close to the 8 as well, so it's not overextended, but it's a momentum driven trade, right? This is the momentum move, so we've got a good reward to risk. It's about 4 to 1. Here we've just broken to a new high, so this is a stop run move, so it's a momentum driven trade momentum till it ends. There's more momentum in the chart, because now it's approaching this stop run level in TC4, right? H4 is a TC4 chart, so it can grow at an even bigger bar. And here we can nicely see how it came back to 21, nicely trending. So it's a really good trade. And what we see, well, with such a long pattern, there's a lot of energy stored, right? That's basically what we see here. This is the energy release. Let's have a look at this bar. It's this one, yeah. So there was a first initial, a big green bar that then got rejected. So it didn't go off immediately, right? Which is fine. That happens with S1 and S2. But then after coming back to the 21 again, well, then it took off, and then it basically went into the overall trend direction. Now let's have a look at these stop run levels. Let's see again. Okay, yeah, so it's taking this out, right? Taking this out, and basically nicely moving here, right? From coming back, volatility to contraction to the 21, putting in a nice green. I'm just looking at this one here, the nice green bar. I'm not sure how I reconcile that. Okay, yeah, well, it's coming back here, right? So we've the trade was taken here, yeah, and we can see how it such a strong bull move that basically the pullbacks only come to the 8, and then there's a 21 pullback. And there was a stop out with a really nice R multiple. Let's see what it did afterwards. So yeah, it went sideways, and then basically was going moving higher, right, by bouncing off the 21. Well, actually now here it sits on the 8. So yeah, nice trade. Captured what was in there to capture profits upon. Great, thank you.